Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the 212A. It's the Tier 9 Soviet SPG. It's located on the north spawn of Cliff, and it's under the command of Deathnub. Now it sounds a bit quiet to me. Our game's underway. Well, I think I'm just gonna make a few changes, see if I can increase the sound just a tad. Don't want to blast people's ears open, but we do want to hear what's going on in the game. Well, the 212A never actually got built because of course they were too busy building tanks, but Deathnub has got his 212A ready to fight, and he's actually taking it into that little corner behind the brick wall. Yeah, the brick wall won't give him away, but the fact that shells or tracer are coming from behind the wall might actually give it away to the enemy. And they managed to get into the western pass, but well, Deathnub might be able to get shots on them from this corner. And yeah, I think he probably can. That T-49's in for a very rude awakening, but not as much as the Indian Panzer. Oh! That was so unfortunate. He fired the shell in, but the Indian Panzer was already dead, taken out by our IS-22. Okay, what else have we got? Well, there's a Jagdtiger going up into the sniper's nest. Not sure that's going to be a good idea for him, because there are relatively few places that he can hide in that nest, and it should be fairly easy to hit him. In the meantime, we've got a guard trying to go up the hill. Let's see if we can put a shell down on him. Just dialing in. Rounds out. Direct hit. 329. Good strike. Looks like he got rid of his stun though very quickly. Probably didn't want to get stunned at all. Or hit while he was stunned rather. 257 comes into view. Still loading. Standard reload, 37.39 seconds. Let's see what we can do. Rounds out. Nice direct hit, 422. A really good hit. Okay. Bisonte. In armor, except on the front, but Arty doesn't respect anything on a tank, and oh, that T-49 just drove around the corner at high speed, and he's making his way around the donut as if he doesn't care at all. We've lost sight of the Bisonte. We're loaded, but we can't fire because we can't see him, and I suspect he's pulled back. The enemy object 257 has been wiped out. Okay, there's Bisonte. Line it up. That's it. Round out. Now! Oh! Only 138 hit points. Okay, we're looking for a VK100-01P, I think. Somewhere down here. Where are you? Somewhere around about that area. We can't see him at the moment. Nobody's going to spot him unless they move forward, though. That's the problem. Okay, TNHT Viz 51 instead. So you can stay in that corner or move forward. Rounds out. Direct hit, 276. And the good news is that it looks like the M40, M43 actually fired at him at the same time. And so he picked up stun assist. But it looks like the enemy Arty is firing in our direction and just landed around near us. But didn't hit us. If you look at the mini-map, you can see the circle is directly around us at the moment. Okay, going for the TNHT Viz 51. Rounds out. Direct hit. Only 155 though on the Scorpion. That's splash. And the Scorpion's down. Got a T95 there. The problem is we've got to shoot over the house, and it could so easily hit the house. It's a 263 backing him up, but the T95 is a one-shot. That's out. Oh, didn't hit. I think we do have to abandon this position or change position at the very least. There's an ISU 152 up near the donut. He should make an easy target. And we can see the VK100-01P now as well. And he'd make a good stun assist, because obviously if we hit him, our teammates might hit him as well. That's out. Oh, it hit the house. And there goes the T95 taken out by the M40, M43. So that was very useful. Now we need to get some damage on that VK. He's side onto us, which should make it fairly easy. Rounds out. Direct hit, but 105 only. Yeah, that Object 263 just sitting around the corner. The scores are even at the moment, so it's still anyone's game. And the VK's still come back into sight again. Except it looks like he's headed this way. And we might be able to get a kill shot. Oh, no, he's gone. Now firing so close to our teammate. Oh, lovely shot. Actually missed our teammate altogether. The Object 252U was okay, but we hit the 263. But it was only 61 hit points, so not a lot. But everything helps. Now there's one of those Czech tank destroyers up near the centre line. And now would be a good idea to hit him, even though the 252U needs our help. Oh, we've got a Shush PTK there as well. But he's virtually no armour, and he's up against the enemy Object 263. Their Shush has gone round the corner. He's coming around this way. Should come into sight any second. Our Shush is moving up. The PTK should be sitting on that corner. No, he's come round the other side. Oh dear, and he just took out our 257. Rounds out. And that was a good one, because it actually got us 382. And now it's a battle of one against the other. And their Shush went down. And that leaves the Jagdtiger sitting up here somewhere in the nest. Our tank destroyer happens to be a Shush. 2 Artys. There's a Jagdtiger and 2 Artys. I think we've got a better chance though, because of course the Jagdtiger is quite slow and it's quite big. Well, we don't know if that did any damage, but now would be the time to start moving. You can see our M40, M43 did get hit by the enemy Artys, down to just 2 hit points. Well, if we're going to win this, we're going to have to propel ourselves and get towards the enemy area. Although we don't want to do so in sight of that Jagdtiger. That's going to be the problem. And the Jagdtiger is now in sight, and he's up near the donut. Can we get a shot on him? Well, just, but we'll only hit the engine bay. And now he's moved. We'll have to move a bit further forward in order to get a shot on him. M40, M43 headed for the enemy cap. Our Shush PTK doesn't appear to be doing what he should be doing, which is actually to try and engage that Jagdtiger. I'm wondering what he's doing up there. And the M40 takes out the batch at 155.55, which is good news, because that gives us an advantage. But the Jagdtiger is still there. Remember, he's got that possibility of having the 128mm gun. But he's not in sight, which means he's probably moved towards our cap area. And I think I can see what the Shish was doing now. Oh, he suddenly realised. And we do get a hit, but now obviously the Jagdtiger is going to turn around and try and wipe us out. And there's a shot from the enemy Lorraine, but our M40, M43 should be able to deal with him, because he'll be in reload. And the Shush is moving into position so he can actually take the Jagdtiger on if he comes around the corner. Now, where is he? Did he stay there? Well, he's been spotted. And the Shush is having a go at him, but now we need to have a go at the Jagdtiger. We've auto-aimed on, and a kill shot! So, Deathnub gets that kill. There's only one enemy left, and it's the Lorraine 155.51. So all we need now is for the M40, M43 to spot where he is, and then he can launch a shell in, take him out. He's going right into the corner, but he's not there. So the Lorraine might have moved. He is one of the more mobile Arties, and yes, he did move. He's changed position. He's now in the corner, and he tries to have a go at the M40, M43, but fails. And the M40, M43 stuns him, so now's the chance for Deathnub to get a shotgun kill. And he's going for it. Yes, he does! What a kill! Nice one. And that wins the game. Here's the end of battle stats, and that was the second class tanker for Deathnub in the 212A. He managed to get a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In this one he managed to get 5 exactly, and he got a Confederate for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. His win rate was 3,982. A bit of a pity he didn't get as much stun assist as he wanted. That would have made him a higher ranking. He did get the highest damage in the game, actually, 3,285, but it wasn't enough for a high caliber. It wasn't 20% of the enemy hit pool. The second highest damage in the game actually went to the Shush PTK. On his own team, 2,421, and then 2,407 went to the Object 263 on the enemy team. When it came to kills, there were 3 kills by the M40, M43, the Waffenträger Aufpanzer IV, the T-54 Lightweight, and 1 member of the enemy team, the Shush PTK, managed 3. Well, Deathnub only managed 2, but he was alongside the other Shush PTK on his own team, and 1 other player managed to get 2 kills. That was the VK100-01P. When it came to basic speed, though, he's a little further down the table. 1,043 went to the M40, M43. He was really pushing those shells out. 1,028 went to the Shush, and 1,015 went to the SU-101. And Deathnub, as you can see here, only 819. And I suspect that the reason for that, or if we go back to this page, we can see that the M40, M43 did get 683 stun assists. So, well, he did put out a fair amount of damage, but he was tier 8, and this was a tier 9 game, and therefore obviously he was getting more more XP because he was hitting higher tier opponents. And well, the Shish PTK, yeah, well, he didn't get much in the way of assistance. So again, it's purely down to the amount of damage he did, and plus the fact that his actual tier, he's tier 9 in this one. So if we then go to the detail, we can see that Deathnub fired 15 rounds, got 8 direct hits on the enemy, no penetrations but 13 splash, damage of 3,285 hit points, of which 2,414 were at more than 300 meters, so some close range stuff. 1 hit received from the enemy, it was a splash. That was I noticed during the battle, I did mention it on the rings that were appearing on the minimap, showing that the enemy Arty was targeting him, was trying to get him. And of course, he was also stunned later on by the Lorraine when he was hunting the Jagdtiger. He also damaged 11 of the enemy, killed 2, so there's a 9 difference there, so he easily got the Confederate, and 116 hit points of stun assist off 11 stuns, and that's why he only got a 2nd class, because really didn't get much in the way of stun assist off this game. 40,116 credits on a premium count after repair, ammunition resupply and consumables, and it's consumables that cost him here because he's ended up with 16,782 credits loss. Now I normally buy all my consumables when they're cheap, when they're only 10,000 credits each for the premium ones, and yeah, that does save a lot. You save up millions and millions of credits, and then instead of actually buying all the upgrades of your premium equipment, you actually just spend them on getting masses of consumables, and therefore you don't only have to pay for them once, and you pay half price, and that allows you to make a profit. He got 25 bonds because he actually picked up an achievement, and 1,228 XP, no multipliers, so that's all the experience points he came away with. I won't do the armor and the modules. You've seen the 212A, and I've done it enough recently. And we're trying to pump out as many videos as we can at the moment just to test the settings. We're altering the settings during the game, trying to find a solution that actually works and comes out with sound. I noticed that after reviewing the E75 game, that the sound of the intro was much louder than the actual commentary, so I think we do need to buck the commentary volume up a bit, and hopefully then people will be able to adjust their volume keys as they need. But yes, we're going to have a bit of problem like this for the next couple of weeks, I think, of the way things are going. I'll just have to keep pumping out as many replays as I can in the meanwhile and test them, and sooner or later I might be able to get it right and find out what went wrong. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that replay. Well done to Deathnub, at least you got a nice Confederate out of it. If you enjoyed that replay, please give it a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm, and thank you for watching.